What's with the new vending machines? There's like 18 buttons to press for a soda.
Oh, right. The soda's encrypted now.
What? Come on!
Hey, Sheila, what are you doing with those classified folders you're leaving the building with?
It's not what you think. These are gag folders. See, it says classified.
Yeah, because you crossed out classified and wrote that yourself with a Sharpie.
I outrank you. I don't need to explain.
Okay, see you later, Snowden.
Three, two, one.
Hello from the government. Feel free to wave. We're watching everything. People eating ice cream eating people, you name it. This is very sensitive info we've sworn to protect. Sorry, hard to say that straight. We use it to play espionage. Off we go. First up.
I hear you.
For your pleasure. What percentage of people right now have condoms in their homes? Make it a good guess. You'll get more points the closer you got it. 40%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Going with lower. And Surveil says 52%. I keep mine in my wallet. It's earning interest. And the actual answer was higher, so no points for you. Okay, who's up next? Cowabunga, dudes. What percentage of people feel a stronger bond to Donatello than to the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? %. Okay, higher or lower?
I hear you.
The vote is higher. Okay, right answer is 33%. I've got big points for that guess. Here's some points. Who's next?
I hear you.
We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people have high school senior photos that show themselves in or beside their cars? %. What do you think? Gotcha. Lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 3%! Your guess wasn't within 30% of the correct answer, so you don't get any points. Well done. You get points. Next up. Ooh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of people have seen the movie Titanic more than twice? 67%. Okay, higher or lower?
I hear you.
You're saying higher. And the correct answer is 54%. And if you've seen it more than 3 times, that's a significant percentage of your life. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Let's see who's in the lead after round 1.
I hear you.
Round 2, here we come. Let's start with you. Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. percentage of people prefer to turn their chairs around and sit in them backwards? We have an answer, 25%. In round 2, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Just pick much higher or much lower. If you're correct, you're mama's little angel. You get double the points. The vote is lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 11%. In most cases, it's parents teaching their kids about the dangers of drug use. Ooh, points for you. Who's next? I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people find kittens cuter than puppies? %. What do you think?
I hear you.
Lower it is. And Surveil says 42%. Yeah, not too shabby. And sorry, no points. Okay, who's up next?
I hear you.
Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday. What percentage of people regularly talk out loud to themselves when alone? 57%. Okay, higher or lower? Going with higher. And the correct answer is 76%. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. You guys are so quiet. Here's some points. Who's next? I'm going to search for... What percentage of people normally tear open sealed standard size envelopes by hand instead of using some instrument? 72%. What do you think?
I hear you.
Gotcha. Lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 85%. That was a respectable guess. And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. It's time for the final round. Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. What TV show is the funniest ever? Here are the most popular answers. You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Good luck! Let's see what answers you chose. And what are the most popular answers? Every game has to have a winner, and our winner is...
I hear you.
Hey, you're a winner! Tell you what, no federal income tax for the next 3 years.
Agent Hawthorne, if you could, act naturally and report to observation.
That makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense. All soda is called Coke until you need to be specific.
So you tell a waitress, give me a Coke.
And I'll get a Coke. But if I'm saying I'm going to go get a Coke...
You might get a Mountain Dew.
Exactly.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
I hear you. Ooh.
Hey, Dimitri, you watch The Americans?
Yes, every day.
That show is nuts. All the makeup and wigs and their whole wardrobe is crazy, right?
I don't know. I look at metadata. I don't know from wigs and makeup.
No, Dimitri, I know you watch Americans. I'm talking about The Americans on TV.
But there is always Americans on TV. Do all of them wear wigs now?
No, it's a TV show. It's not average Americans walking down the street.
Yes, this would be stupid. We see this already on the closed-circuit security camera.
Do you even own a television?
No, not since end of Seinfeld.
Okie dokie. Good talking to you, Dimitri.
Yes, good talk.
Okay, truth or dare?
Truth.
What is your favorite call to eavesdrop?
Oh, that's easy. Relationship fights. The more emotional and heart-wrenching, the better.
Interesting. You up for one more? Come on.
Yeah, sure. What the heck? I'll try dare this time.
Perfect. For the next 72 hours, I dare you to not listen to conversations I have with my wife.
Has it been really obvious?
We can hear you breathing on the phone.
Breathe it in.
I'm sorry, man. I should have used a secure wiretap.
3, 2, 1.
Good to see you again. I mean, we always see you, but you know what I mean. Time for more espionage. Okay, who's first?
Breathe it in.
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of people use cotton swabs to clean out their ears pretty much every day? Okay, we have a guess. 39%. Everyone else, now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
I hear you. Ooh.
Everyone thinks it's higher. And the correct answer is 33%. Once a week is enough for me. I don't enjoy seeing what's in there. Yikes. No one guessed correctly. Woof. Next up.
Ooh.
All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people, when brushing their teeth, keep the faucet running continuously? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
I hear you.
Breathe it in.
It's unanimous again. And the correct answer is 33%. This is why Californians have great teeth and a water crisis. Let's see who got it right. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Okay, who's up next?
I hear you.
Typey, typey. What percentage of people have abused vending machines in order to dislodge purchases they made? 71%. Everyone pick higher or lower.
Breathe it in.
Right down the middle. Now let's get to the right answer. 78%. Why is it always a bag of Doritos? Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Ooh, I hear you.
Breathe it in.
Not bad, but things are a little different in round two. I'll explain as we go. Who's up first? Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of women use wax more frequently than other body hair bulk removal methods? We have an answer, 39%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
I hear you.
Ooh, everyone thinks it's higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 5%! You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Wow, everyone was wrong. Who's next?
Ooh.
What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people own jerseys that represent professional sports teams? Okay, higher or lower?
I hear you.
Breathe it in.
It's unanimous again. And Surveil says 44%. Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to even get points. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. And what have we here? Good job. Double points for saying much lower. Okay, who's up next?
I hear you.
Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of post-sneeze blessers usually say bless you, not gesundheit or something else after somebody sneezes? 50%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Breathe it in.
Ooh.
Half and half. And Surveil says 76%. I usually give people 2 bless yous. Sneeze number 3 gets a knock it off. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Uh-oh, final round time. We faked dozens of focus groups to determine the most popular answers to this question. What mythical creature is people's favorite? And here are the most popular answers. You'll need to pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Ready, go! Okay, let's see what you picked. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers. Now let's see those final scores.
Breathe it in.
Congratulations, you know so much about people you've managed to creep me out. And I do this for a living.
3, 2, 1.
Looks like our behavior predicting software was right. You're back for another game of Espionage. First up. Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people said they would keep working at their jobs if they won $900 million in a lottery? Okay, we have a guess. 5%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
I hear you.
Breathe it in.
Looks like an even split. Okay, right answer is 37%. I guess it takes a cool billion to settle down. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Next up.
I hear you.
I don't know. How about... What percentage of people have held amateur hot dog eating contests with their friends? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Breathe it in.
Ooh.
The vote is lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 4%. Low number, good. Maybe eating contests will drop down the list of 5,000 reasons the rest of the world hates us. Who got it right? Here's some points. Okay, who's up next?
Breathe it in.
Obviously, this question is not about Becky. What percentage of women wear hats to hide bad hair days? %. Okay, higher or lower?
I hear you. Ooh.
Looks like an even split. Now let's get to the right answer. 27%. Excellent answer. Points for you. Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you. Let's see where things stand after round one.
I hear you. Ooh.
Breathe it in.
Time for round two. Let's start with you. My old summer job. What percentage of people were not aware that ice road trucking was a thing people did before the reality show aired? Got it. 50%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower.
Breathe it in.
Right down the middle. And the correct answer is 76%. Stay tuned for history's next adventure series, Death Valley Paper Routes. Who got it right? Here's some points. Who's next?
I hear you.
I'm going to search for... What percentage of people pre-plan their wardrobe for the week? 57%. All right, what do you think?
Breathe it in.
Everyone is saying lower. And the correct answer is 4%, which is low, but not low enough. We've still got work to do as a species. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next?
Breathe it in.
Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people pretty much always look in the tissue after blowing their noses? 67%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
I hear you. Ooh.
Half and half. And Surveil says 48%. Not sure what y'all are hoping to find in there. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. It's time for the final round. We embedded microchips in hundreds of subjects and found the most popular answers to this question. What non-key accessory on their keychains do people use most often? The data's in. But only the top 3 answers will get you points. Good luck! All right, let's see what everyone picked. Now let's take a look at the results. Who's gonna get the gold star? Who is it, boy? Who is it? It's...
Ooh, I hear you.
Breathe it in.
Congratulations! You seem to know everyone's secrets. Remind me never to cross you.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I'm really excited that you'll be doing all the work in this game. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, it's skippable if you're one of those people. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you read all the Harry Potter.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a slow descent into permanent madness. You know, like Mom used to make. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Don't forget, you can still join the audience at any time. All this making sense? Any questions? I don't really care. Let's go. Alright, first question. As a serial killer, I think it's very important to know your creepy nursery rhymes. So, what happened to Solomon Grundy on Thursday? Use your device to answer the question. correct answer is... Who got the question right? Which leaves only you. Let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's play the finger cutting game. This one's a little ooky. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's the opposite of difficult. Ready, set, slice. Is it weird that I just love fingers? I guess anyone would say the same thing. It's early, but here are your scores. But don't get too high or too low because you're all doomed, remember? Alright, next question. I wish my victims had more than 2 arms and legs to hack off. It's over so quickly. How many arms and legs does Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man have? Who said this one? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Welcome back to the killing floor. I want to see you spell. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. Just ignore any blood on the letters. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Spell words now. The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. Let's see what you could come up with. You did it! Yay! Back to the scoreboard. How about this? Irony. It's like rain on your wedding day, except nothing like that. Alfred Nobel, founder of the Nobel Peace Prize, also invented what? And the correct answer is this. The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. You know what you can always count on? Math. Literally. Ah! Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you do the worst, you die. Math time. Let's go. Remember to show your work. I don't know what that means, but it's fun to say. Last call for math. Hurry up. It'll all be over soon. See, I wasn't joking when I said I'd kill you. I just totally killed you. And what's really spooky is that ghosts can still win the game. Never underestimate a ghost, son. I've got more questions for you. During which war was Florence Nightingale saving lives like a jerk? Time's running out. Who picked this one? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Oh darn, this is such a mess. There's blood all over this art. I hope you're a splatter expert. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Bye, Felicia. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Rum-based cocktails. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. They're gonna catch you. Woodwind instruments. Anytime today, kiddo. Can you stay out of the shadows? Greek gods. Decisions, decisions. Here's another one. States that border Tennessee. Time is almost up. The ghosts are getting close now. Shades of purple. No fair. Here's another one. Chewing gum brands. All rides on this. Cartoon characters with mustaches. Anytime today, kiddo. I don't like that at all. In which he plays a lawyer. Decisions, decisions. You killed your friend. Better get away fast. Here comes the next girl dolls. Anytime today, kiddo. Hey, welcome back. Let's go again. Okay now, first question. Botany is so much more fun when you talk about it sexually. What part of the flower contains the ovary? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Everyone is wrong. You're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time for a memory game. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've seen enough. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? If you make a mistake, I will kill you. Hey, remember this? How did you do? Mistakes are unacceptable. Ooh, look! Here's everybody's score. I put a lot of work into the scoreboard. Here's another one. Just to make sure I'm sending my fan art to the right place. What is Taylor Swift's Twitter handle? Time's running out. Who said this? One of you is still alive. Prepare for your punishment. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. I want to play a dice game. I'll go first. Whoa, now I need a little help from a safe player. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? The choice is yours. Well, this is going to be a toss-up. Roll lower than me or you die. You hate to see that. I love to see it, but I assume you hate to see it. Only one player left, but it's too early to go to the final round. You need to survive a little longer if you want a chance to escape. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me. Let's try another one. Did you know that there's other theater that's not about Alexander Hamilton? Seems like a waste of time if you ask me, but... What play takes place in Grover's Corner? picked this. Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. It's time to use your words. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Do it, now! Let's see what you came up with. Wow, you know what? I'm not even mad. Good for you. Alright, next question. Even the greats have to die sometime. What disease is considered eradicated? And the correct answer is... this one? Only a ghost got it wrong. Too easy. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. Here's your first category. Steak cuts. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Time is almost up. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Mushrooms. Anytime today, kiddo. I have to write some harder questions. Here's another one. Countries that border China. Decisions. Are catching up! Beware of the darkness. Call of Duty titles. Here's another one. Drummers. It's almost up. Number 5. What a crazy game, am I right? Here's another one. Apples. Anytime today, kid. I'm going to have to punish my writers. Here comes the next question. Band with 3 members. So exciting! Mammals. Decisions. I guess you can't get enough of little old me. I'm flattered. And you're about to be dead. First question. What is a Moscow Mule traditionally served in? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Lame. Next question. Who won the second season of American Idol? Who said this one? The rest of you, prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. What's your greatest achievement so far in life? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Right now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Pick the answer that makes you go, no sir, no. I will have none of that. The votes are in. The votes are in and nobody likes you. Here's the early scores, and yeah, this is about what I expected. Let's try this again. Which country produces Kobe beef? Who picked this? Which leads only you. I have a surprise for you. Hello, Guten Tag. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. Funny. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I like saying the word chalice. Makes me feel like someone who wears silk underwear. Ooh. Good stuff. Now let's see what everyone drank. You got poison, son. I've seen people drink cinnamon shots before, but poison? That's a first. And then there was one. I'm still hosing down the final room, so you'll just have to keep your shirt on. But for now, how about this? If you can somehow survive these next 2 questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round. Let's try another one. What was the name of the ship that took Charles Darwin to the Galapagos Islands? And the correct answer is... this. One of you is still alive. Come with me. It's time for the 3 R's. Ripping, revulsion, and arithmetic. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 15 right, you die. Time to get your math on. Don't get crunched by the numbers. All this math fun is about to end. Life is pain.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go up to that old solarium if I were you. They say terrible things happen there. An eerie party game where people died for not knowing trivia questions. At least that's what the press release said. 3 people died. In fact, the Evening Gazette read, "Local idiot dies from being stupid." I have it framed above my toilet, don't you know? Horrible. Well, I'm gonna go masturbate in the graveyard. Nice talking to you.
Hi! The party's downstairs. Come on in. You actually came back. My therapist says I have abandonment issues that stem from my childhood, so this is huge. Thanks. Okay, first question. Because we occasionally have English visitors to the dungeon, here's an obligatory football question. Which football team in the English Premier League has won the most championships? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Too easy. How about this? I've started homebrewing my own beer lately. It's hard though. I just can't get this homemade Zima to taste right. To what kingdom does yeast belong? Who picked this one? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. Fight, fight, fight! You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Time to battle for my amusing. So, gotta do something else. Real paranoid move to defend yourself even though no one attacked you. Your cowardice must be punished. If my tiebreaker rules seem complicated, you can check them out on my website. They totally make sense, I swear. And here's your score so far. I've been calculating all of this in my head, so I hope it's right. Let's try another one. When was the bikini invented? Who said this? Which leaves only you. Prepare for your punishment. Welcome back to the killing floor. Please take off your shoes. It's loser wheel time. Why aren't you spinning the wheel? I'm really confused. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Hard to beat those odds, and you didn't. Only one player left, Tom. Well, the endgame is not quite ready, so let's do this. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. Next question. Is it just me, or is every sitcom on CBS absolutely hilarious? Who turned out to be the mother on the CBS sitcom How I Met Your Mother? Time's running out. Who said this one? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Ugh, look at this mess. I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art. The new blood is probably getting all mixed up with the old blood. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If your pattern is different than mine, I will kill you. If you don't have it by now, here's that art again. Let's see if you messed it up. Just like in real life, if you're not perfect, you die.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go snooping around that old abandoned high school if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. A terrifying game with a high-concept premise that served as a framework for several smaller game concepts. Could have been a standalone retail product, if you ask me. 3 people died. Looks like Heaven just got some bad trivia night partners. Tragic. A thing like that would...
Okay, this is a sequel, so expect the exact same structure as before, but with slight variables. First question. I posted a few different options on Facebook, but hardly anybody weighed in. So let me ask you, what kind of eyeglass frame should I get for my square face? And the correct answer is... who got it right? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. Now it's time to flex your creative muscles. Now, keep in mind, I don't know art, but I know what sends me into a homicidal rage. So, draw carefully. 80s fashion. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished. An artist's work is never done, because blah blah blah, just hit send already. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick the drawing that you hate the most. Time to make yourself feel better at others' expense. Go ahead, pick your least favorite. The votes are in. I actually really enjoyed what you made, but rules are rules. I should probably make sure I save those drawings somewhere. Well, maybe not yours. And here's where everybody's at, because, you know, we don't rank people enough in society. Alright, next question. I love sitting on a grassy knoll and staring up at the clouds. What are those wispy clouds that exist in the highest elevation? And the correct answer is this. One of you is still alive. Let's go someplace fun. Welcome back to the killing floor. It's time for some finger cutting. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's hard to mess this one up. Chop. That was a blast. A real finger blast. You know where I'm going with this. Let's take another moment to appreciate this cool scoreboard, huh? Alright, next question. And now for a question about my second favorite roundtable group behind those gals at the View. What knight from King Arthur's Round Table threw the mighty sword Excalibur into the lake? Time's running out. Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Nothing brings out the best in people like a big pile of cash. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Think of this as a fun team-building exercise. Talk it out. Time for the reveal. Wow, I really didn't think he'd be so trustworthy. Weird. Let's try this again. I guess I should throw an easy one or two in here. How many ears are on a praying mantis? Who picked this one? Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. Let's do a little memory test. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's hide my toys. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? The person with the worst memory will die. Here's the pattern again, folks. How close did you get? It looks like you forgot what was at stake. Only one player left alive, just how I like it. Glad to see you've made it here alive, but can you escape with your body? Here's your first category. Tom Riddle's Horcruxes. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Anytime today, kiddo. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Subatomic particles. Time is almost up. Here's another one. Carnivorous dinosaurs. Decisions, decisions. The ghosts are getting close now. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Academy Award for Best Original Song. Okay, an easy one. Houses in Game of... Decisions. Almost there. Too slow. So sad. Transformers. I hate it when everyone gets it right. Hurry up. Ben and Jerry's fingers. Hello again. It was a lot of work to set up all that stuff to look exactly like it did last time, but I did it. You're welcome. Okay, first question. Who makes the candy, nerds? Oh, wait, sorry, I read that wrong. Who makes the candy, nerds? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Which means only you. You're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's play a dice game. I'll go first. And you'll be my assistant for a second here. Should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. A decision has been made. Roll higher than me or you die. You really need to work on your rolling game. Ta-ta! Here's the early scores. These will change over time, probably. That's how scores work. Here's another one. I scoff every time I hear somebody order a large drink at Starbucks. I mean, are they not cultured? What do you call the 8 fluid ounce cup size that's just below a tall at Starbucks? And the correct answer is... this one. Very good. I've got more questions for you. Aw, I just got a letter from my pen pal, Vlad Putin. Huh, what a real sweet guy. The Trans-Siberian Railway connects Moscow with what other Russian city? Who said... this one? Everyone is wrong. Prepare for your punishment. Welcome back to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. What state scares you the most? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Pick the answer that makes you go, the votes are in. I'd ask if you had any last words, but I bet they'd also be terrible. What? Down to one player at this point of the game? Well, call me Christopher Columbus because we're taking a detour. If you can survive 2 more questions, everyone goes to the final round. Next question. What are those Brits eating when they eat kippers? Who picked this? One of you is still alive. Come with me. Word time! Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I will be really upset if you can't find at least a 7-letter word. We've pretty much started, so don't dawdle. You're almost out of time. Ooh, let's see what you did there. This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go down to that stretch of road where those rich kids hit a guy with a car and tried to cover it up, all while acting like jerks. Except for one girl, if I were you. They say terrible things happen there. A demented killer forced a bunch of folks to answer some trivia. Worse than going to pub trivia, they say. 3 people died, which everyone thought was terrible. Not me. Pick up a book once in a while and maybe you won't die on trivia.